It's October 18th, 2018. The Roswell Hornets head into Raider Valley to take on Walton in a key region matchup. Roswell entered this game at 6-1, with their one loss coming against a subpar Wheeler team, which resulted in them entering this matchup unranked. This team featured 12 Division I recruits on its starting roster, many of which came from their stacked junior class. The top dogs were guys like 4-star Tyron Hopper, 3-star Nico Slaughter, 3-star John Copenhaver, 3-star Trey Zimmerman, and 3-star Corey Robinson. The rest of the D1 commits were recognizable names like Ethan Roberts, Jacob Jarrett, Don Michael DiRoberto, Sam Antona, Carson Kapork, Alec Nikolic, and of course, my favorite player on this team, a 4.5-star recruit ranked number 22 in the country at his position. Don't forget, he also played linebacker, none other than William David Troutman. Now on to Walton. This team was primed for a state championship run, with a clean 7-0 record, including an exciting 27-24 win over defending state champion North Gwinnett. This team was solid top to bottom, but their real power lay in their offense, with their 1-2 punch of Georgia commits in 3-star quarterback Austin Kirksey and 5-star wide receiver Dominic Blaylock being nearly impossible to stop. This team was supposed to handle Roswell with ease and take home the region championship, but this game would turn out to be far more exciting than anyone could have imagined.
Trips and falls down at the 25.
Lining up tight. And there's Hopper looking at him.
Kirksey, rush, gonna step up and throw. Complete to Blaylock at the 47-yard line and steps out of bounds. Dominic Blaylock. So 2nd down and 10. Rush comes from the edge, thrown, and it is complete to Tegan Biera now. Far in motion. Kirksey on the run, going to pick up the 1st down. 496 yards a year ago. He's just a little bit over 130 coming into this ball game. Pass complete to Blaylock, and Blaylock driven out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's Blaylock on the jet sweep. He is going to pick up the 1st down and more. Blaylock got a block on the edge, cuts back. They don't make the tackle, and he's down inside the 10-yard line. Hirschfield. Kirksey's 3 for 4, 47 yards passing on the drive. Direct snap goes to Blaylock, and Blaylock going to get into the end zone for the touchdown, Walton. 13th touchdown of the season for Dominic Blaylock. After Caden Long got hurt in the preseason, had ankle surgery, they just had open auditions for a punter, and that one was blocked. It's recovered by the Raiders, and Reed at the 25-yard line. You see Hopper coming right up the middle. Kick is on its way, and the kick is going to be no good. Pushed it off to the right. His arms on that ball. Now it's going to be 3rd down. He's been a beast already in this game. Roberts fires, and it's going to be caught across the 50-yard line. Trip Cooper with his 16th catch of the year gets it by 1 point. Lost 37-36. Pass intercepted by Mihaly has it, and he's up to the 47-yard line. Great coverage there by Drew Mihaly. Was saying is, look, you know, they put too much stock in the camps and not enough stock on what a kid does on Friday night. Going back up top again. It's caught by Mikey Farr behind the defense, and Farr down inside the line, down to the 1.
Touchdown.
1st and goal to go. Kirksey going to run it, and Kirksey going to back into the end zone. Touchdown, Walton. Of Connor West right there, number 46. Handoff goes to Jet, and Jet moving the pile right there. Gibson on the play instead of the vice versa.
Walton got a break there.
To the outside, completion to Jarrett. 1st catch of the game for their top wide receiver, Jacob Jarrett. Going to be a first for Jet. 2nd down and 9. Play action goes to Copenhaver, and Copenhaver has the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
So they taking those 5-yard hooks and outs. And here, back to the run.
Good Jet running hard down to the 20-yard line. Has the 1st down. Minute and a half of the 2nd quarter. Roswell trying to climb back in this game. Keeper running option. Roberts faked the pitch. Has the 1st down and more down the sideline. And into the end zone.
Great run.
The touchdown or out at the 1. He's out at the 1.
At the end.
They're going to actually say, watch the replay, he steps out at the 6-yard line. A little shake and bake there. There, he stepped out right there. Rob placed down, and Caden Long puts it through. The 20-yard field goal set to kick it off. This will be a short kick taken by Alford at the 16-yard line. And Alford right up the middle, out across the 40 to the 45.
Hopper on him again. Hopper has to play to the outside. You can't give him that easy post route like we saw early in the game.
Kirksey on a quarterback draw. Kirksey has the first down and steps out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So he is challenging the power structure here in the metro Atlanta area where Gwinnett has been king. Sioye down to the 36-yard line. John Ford, who's now the head coach at Buford. Blaylock going to throw a pass, has Mikey Farr open. He catches it inside the 10-yard line. And there is another wrinkle in the Dominic Blaylock package. Power back with Middleton back there to block. And Blaylock on the direct snap gets hit by Hopper and finally dropped back at the 10-yard line. And the Roswell defense comes up big again.
It's coming up there, hitting Jet right in the mouth.
Roberts, heavy rush, gets it out of there. And it's caught! Down the sideline. And that's going to be a touchdown to Roswell, 85 yards to Copenhagen. They approach it now as they start this drive. Kirksey going to fire, throws complete to Blaylock. Blaylock spin move to the outside, still on his feet. And stopped, was just a split second away from able to stop in bounds and cut back to the middle of the field after the pursuit ran by him. We're going up top, got Blaylock there. He's got it, and he falls down out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So Blaylock with two big plays, back-to-back, 17 yards, and then 38 yards, and it's first and goal to go a few minutes ago when they got stonewalled. Kirksey, heavy rush, here it comes. He's under pressure and throws it away. He dumped it off complete to Blaylock. They lost yardage on the play all the way back to the 16-yard line. 40 yards, kicking this one from the right half. Blocked. The Hornets come up with another big defensive stop. Brian, you kind of get the feeling something's happening here tonight. The Hornets have come up with 3 huge defensive stops in this game.
Wow. Yeah, you see Coach Kemper.
Yeah, that was Mobley who came through and blocked it, convinced that they're going to punt it here. And Pollock can also throw it back there. He's completed a 27-yard pass, so watch and see if he throws it. He's going to. How about that? They set it up to Sioye, and Sioye down to the 28-yard line, gets tackled by Hulsman. So Roswell had seen this film before, and they were ready for it, and they stopped him short of the first down. Offensively, they're going to wait for the turnover in the short field and try to win the ball game that way, or maybe get something in the kicking game. Speaking of the kicking game, here's Dominic Blaylock with the return, and Blaylock out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Bigger than anybody else on the Walton line. Pressure coming off the edge. Kirksey stands in there and throws, and it's intercepted at the 25-yard line. Intercepted and brought back by Antona to the 45, and once again the Hornets come up with a huge defensive play. That's at least number 6 in this game. They get to the 18 for the first down. Robert stands in there and fires, and incomplete. Ball will go over on downstrip. Cooper was the target, and Roswell comes up empty. The Raiders come up with a big defensive stop. So 19th, and just 3 weeks left in the regular season. That's what this game is about tonight. Ball off the hands and intercepted by Nang. Roswell's defense does it again. Their 3rd interception of the night. The 38. Jet right up the middle. Just the first down at the 24. Jet now 23 carries, 94 yards. Carry number 24. 15 down to the 4. touchdown saving tackle by Mihalik to keep him out of the end zone, at least for now.
Man.
Jet. Touchdown, Roswell. Matt Kemper's team perhaps smelling an upset of the number 2 ranked team in the state here tonight as the Raiders go back on offense, and Soye tries to answer Jet with a big run himself. And Soye gets the sideline inside the 20, and Hopper finally catches up with him at the 5-yard line, and DJ Soye says, "Don't forget about me." He's committed to Florida. Kirksey, here comes pressure from Troutman. Throws, caught, touchdown! K.D. Alford with the Walton touchdown, and the Julian Bumper in there at tailback for the first time tonight.
Oh.
Kirksey going up top, wide open, Biera, nobody covered him, touchdown Walton.
Wow. He ran on the field very late, and Roswell defense did not recognize it.
10 minutes to play. Second down. Toss, back, throw downfield, wide open. It's Jarrett. He's down at the 40-yard line, and Jacob Jarrett tackled at the 23-yard line. And
Smart play on his part.
so 1st and 10, they ruled him down at the 23-yard line. Jet on the carry trying to get to the edge. He does. Jet on the sideline and out of bounds. And 10, ball at the 12-yard line. Hand off to Jet. Jet right up the middle. Jet still moving down to the 2-yard line and close to another first down. Handoff. Jet dives up and over. Touchdown, Roswell.
Or just give it to Jet.
Play clock down to 4. Kirksey going up top. Got Blaylock out there. He's got it again. Dominic Blaylock. Now he fumbles the ball. Got stripped by Reed, and Blaylock got back on top of it at the 10-yard line. 3rd down and goal. Ball back at the 7-yard line. Kirksey throws. It's complete to Blaylock. Stays on his feet but can't keep his feet. Scrambles forward to the 2-yard line. Now it's going to be 4th and goal. From the right hash, the left as you look at it from the goalpost, and he knuckles it through on the defensive side of the ball. They're going for it on 4th and less than a yard in their own end. They give it to Jet. He got it.
Seniors coming up big for Walton.
Roberts throwing, jump throw to Jarrett. Jarrett turns around, catches it inside the 20. Jacob Jarrett down to the 12-yard line.
Aggressive.
2nd down and 7. Handoff to Jet. Jet tries to get to the outside, gets by one tackle. Jet into the end zone. Roswell, touchdown. Wow.
All right, Brian Jordan.
Why not, guys? Why not?
Going for 2 and the lead. Handoff Jet, and Jet battles forward. He's got it. 2-point conversion. Roswell on top.
And that is exactly why you go for 2, because you got Jet in the backfield.
Between the tackles again.
You have not stopped them all night long.
Wow. Westbrook has a long of 42, so they probably have to get to at least the 25-yard line to match that. Kirksey, this is a backwards pass. They're going to throw it downfield. Alford throws it back to Kirksey. Kirksey's got blockers and only one defender out there, and he steps out of bounds at the 43-yard line in Georgia on GPB.
Got to double team Blaylock.
Kirksey stands in the pocket, guns it, complete. Alford, big time catch. That'll be a first down
Great
for the
job
Raiders.
By Knight.
Second
Blaylock
down.
lines up at tight end. You saw that post play.
Kirksey, they're setting up a screen. It's bobbled. Soye made the catch. He should have dropped it. The clock's going to run. And a timeout called by Walton. They called it right away.
The right buttons, Matt.
Let's see where number 1 lines up in blue.
He's lined up on the hash. at the 50-yard line.
You got to bracket him in coverage. You cannot leave him one-on-one with anyone.
Dropping 8.
Here you go. This is 3rd down and 15. 3rd down and 15. Pass thrown incomplete to Blaylock.
Give him 10, 15 yards.
Raiders' undefeated season perhaps down to its last snap. Kirksey stands in the pocket, fires to Blaylock. That's a first down. He's still on his feet. Blaylock inside the 25, inside the 20. Blaylock down to the 13-yard line. 14 seconds remaining.
Unbelievable play. How do you not cover Blaylock? You let the best athlete on the field make the play.
39-yard pickup. They're going to spike it here, I believe. And they do.
The ball right here, guys.
They do have one timeout remaining, which means if they throw it in the field of play, they can burn the timeout. They fake the handoff. Kirksey going to run it up the middle. Now they will call the timeout. Here, we have come down to the final 8 seconds and the foot of Jack Westbrook. 26-yard kick, a little off center.
But you don't have to follow through as much. All you have to do is punch.
Polinsky is the holder. Payne is the snapper. Ball goes back. Kick is blocked. Roswell's going to win the game. The Hornets are going to upset the Walton Raiders.
I was just going to say Mobley almost blocked the last field goal, and he comes through and blocks it.
Roswell has just knocked off number 2 Walton and handed the Raiders their first ever regular season loss under head coach Daniel Bruner.
Khalid Mobley just leaps through untouched, makes the play.
That is the second blocked field goal of the night for Mobley.
Terrific job by Roswell.
And the Roswell Hornets grab the driver's wheel in Region 4 7A with 2 weeks to play. Their plans to win a state championship, they're all still there. It just appears instead of as a number 1 seed in the playoffs, they'll have to try to do it as a number 2, because the Roswell Hornets will be the number 1 seed in all likelihood coming out of Region 4 as they improve to 7-1 overall and 3-0 in Region 4 7A with a stunning victory over number 2 Walton 32-31.
This game had huge ramifications come playoff time. Since Walton had to enter the playoffs as a 2 seed, they faced Hillgrove in the Sweet 16. Hillgrove was 11-0 and was ranked number 4 in 7A. So you had 2 title contenders facing off in just the second round. This was a great game with an exciting fourth quarter, and Hillgrove would come out on top with a game-winning field goal as time expired. Hillgrove would then lose a heartbreaker to Milton at home, and Milton would go on to win the state championship. So why am I talking about Milton? Well, that's because Roswell beat them too. So during the regular season, Roswell beat the number 2 ranked team and the future state champions. How'd their playoff run go? Well, they got blown out in the first round of the playoffs. Truly one of the most bizarre wildcard teams of all time.